First thing first, I want to thank my new subscriber. We made it to 500 subscribers. Thank you so much. So happy that you're part of my community, the debt-free community. I hope you enjoyed, and let's begin. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm gonna do something different moving forward because I have a lot to share, and my son made a mess. So moving forward, I'm gonna do more vlogs on my channel, and I think sharing my financial journey, financial what it's called, debt-free journey and everything, I think is important. I want you to see the real deal behind everything. As you can see, Jonah's trying to clean it with his white bead. Made a mess, but he's cleaning it. That's a good thing. So I want you to get to know me more. I am a full-time worker. I have I have a job. I'm a mom, so after work, I have to take care of Jonah and the family. I have 2 beagles, and so that's a lot expense. And so the purpose of today's video is I'm going to start just sharing how my channel's changing, and it's going to be more vlog feel because I really want to focus on the real thing. I want you to know that I am not perfect. Things are not beautiful all the time, as you can see. Perfect example. No, he's a blessing in disguise. But, I want to document my financial freedom journey here. And knowing that our house is our last debt, that's a big deal. And let me tell you, I want to encourage you. I know budgeting seems kind of like, work, I don't have time. But let me tell you, I was there. I didn't like to budget. I didn't like to sit down and face the music, how much debt I have. I know, I've been there. But when you do that, when you take a moment and really look at how much debt you have, you just completed step 1. That is the first thing you should do. Now, I want you to do something different this time. I know budgeting seems, and you probably tried it. You thought, I hate budgeting. I tried it, blah, blah, blah. Look at budgeting as your spending plan. If you do that, that will help you so much on being dedicated to budgeting. Now, it's easy to, hey, payday's coming up. I'm going to go to the store right now and buy something. That's easy. Instead of doing that, take 15 minutes. Take 15 minutes and create a budget by spending it. So you need to know your take-home pay. This is your take-home pay. Everybody's different. I'm not going to put an amount because I don't want you guys to say, oh, I don't make that much, I'm going to stop watching this video. No. Take your take-home pay and say, okay, this is how much I'm bringing home. What can I fund? What can I spend it on? First thing you need to do is focus on spending on the necessity. Your roof, your transportation, your food. That's important. We need to survive. And number 2, focus on your debt. What bills you have, so list them. Now, if you did look at how much debt you have, don't feel discouraged. I know it's overwhelming because I felt so overwhelmed. Like when I saw my number, I couldn't believe that I got there. Number 1, I know how I got there, but I couldn't believe, I can't believe I put myself in that situation. And, but when you start focusing on paying your debt, it could be a $5, $10, it could be $100, $1,000, whatever. When you start knocking these out, you're going to start feeling more free a little bit. I remember when I first started this debt-free journey, I had car loan, mortgage, student loan, credit card debt. I had so many credit cards, I didn't want to even get there. But when I started paying that off, I said, I just first felt disgusted at myself. And then I said, I had enough. I got to get out of debt. So I started to budget. How much money can I put towards my debt? So I started focusing on that. I made sure I take care of my necessities. Now, everybody has different categories. I'm a mom now, so Jonah's in my budget. Jake is in my budget as well. So I made sure that my necessities taken care of, and then I started focusing on paying as much as I can. Now, when you start paying your debt, you start freeing up funds, which is nice because then you can take that and put it to your next debt. And we call that the snowball effect. It's good to do that. Or some people feel that, hey, I'd rather pay the higher interest first. If you're doing credit cards first, if you decide to pay that off, or whatever you have, the high interest rate, you can do that too. The thing is, going that route may not motivate you to keep going. That work is financially mathematic side makes sense to pay the high interest first, but the mentality part and the motivation part, paying your lower debt first just keeps the momentum going. It just helps you. We're human, you guys. Don't forget that you're human. It just stay motivated. When you knocked out that first credit card and you're done, you close it, you're like, bam, I am done. And you get more motivated and you start going. So that's what happened. I started focusing on my credit card first. And after that, focus on my student loan. And then after that, I focus on my car. And then lastly, we have this house. It's going to take years. Unless you have a miracle, some money just came flying from the sky and, whatever. That's great because that happens to some people. Some people find out they inherit something, they sell and they pay off their debt. But not everybody gets to have the opportunity. So it's going to take years. But what I want to tell you from my experience from a couple years ago, I'm talking about 4 or 5 years ago that I started my debt-free journey. And now that I'm in my last debt and then knowing that I have 5 more years to go to pay off this house or sooner, I know it is going to be so worth it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to be sharing a lot as a vlog and, and I post every Sunday. So if you're new to my channel, if you have any questions, and if you're not comfortable leaving me a comment below on your questions, you can DM me on Instagram. Here's my handle right here. Reach out to me. I would love to hear from you. But I do have exciting videos coming your way. I am working with, I don't want to say too much, but I'm working with someone to do a video. I can't wait. It's a collab. Can't wait. So I can't wait for that. And another exciting is that I'm turning 40 in November. And so I want to share you more about sinking fund in my next video. So enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Now I'm going to go clean up the mess. And take care and God bless.